do this first and the fourth. Hi, everyone. Hi, Maxine. Hi, Janice. Happy Sunday. Debian, hi. Yes, thank you. We're happy to be back.
Hi, Debbie. Hi, Janice. Hi, Maxine. How are you, ladies? We're great. I was a little bit out of it last week.
Maxine says, Claudia, are you feeling better?
Yeah, I'm feeling a little better. But I've actually been sick for the week. I had a so there's a whole heap of drama with this sickness. It had to do with something that I ate last week. Oh my god.
Hi, Dane. Hi, Mark. I'm gonna try and go more organic.
Or try not to eat.
That's not gonna work. Hi, Monica.
Hi. Everybody. So I'm Claudia.
And I'm Tony.
And this is where we take your questions about real estate, wealth, finance. Hi, Dan. Yeah, I missed you guys last week too. I know I was prepared to come on to YouTube Live to think. I was ready. Had on my clothes, my makeup, everything. I was ready. And just like 5 minutes before, or no, what was it, 50 minutes before?
Something like that, yeah.
Something like that. When you sent a notification, I just came out with this really bad pain in my stomach. And it was just awful. It was really awful. So what happened, or what I suspected happened, I went to this restaurant and ordered scrambled eggs. Now the restaurant also serves ham, bacon, those red meats, corned beef, bulgur, those breakfast things. Now I'm allergic to those things. So I think what happened was I ordered a scrambled egg, but I think my scrambled egg somehow got mixed up with the oil or with the fork or with the spoon.
Or maybe they fried it in the same pan.
Or maybe they fried it in the same pan or the same oil that they were frying pork, sausage and ham and those things. Bacon. Because I'm actually allergic to whatever it is that they put in those meats that make them red. I'm actually allergic to something in it. Because when I have anything like that, and I discovered it a couple of years ago and I had ham, just have a wicked pain in my side and I cannot move. Literally cannot move, and it floors me for days. So I suspect that it got contaminated. My scrambled egg got contaminated. So I tell you guys, for the whole week, I have not eaten at a restaurant. I'm no restaurant shy. I've actually been coming home early and I've been cooking my own dinner.
And that's rare.
That's rare. For me, it is a chore. I don't like cooking, to be honest.
And you won't eat what Rachel and I cook?
No. I mean, you guys had what for dinner today? They had, what you had? Spaghetti and what?
It's tuna.
Tuna. Spaghetti. They had spaghetti and tuna with cheese of all the things. Mix up. I can't eat them things there. So I have to cook my own dinner. And then breakfast, I just have to have smoothie, and throughout the day, I jump into the supermarket or the gas station and buy water crackers.
That's like a new thing.
Water crackers, because I'm thinking what the easiest thing in here is water crackers, really.
Oh, somebody wants to know if Industry Cove in Hanover are goodbye.
What's Industry Cove? Industry Cove have a development in Hanover?
Looks that way. We don't know it.
We don't know it.
So we can't say Industry Cove in Hanover.
I don't know Industry Cove in Hanover. Is it a land? Is it a
housing development?
Housing development. What is it?
Arik said, "Good afternoon, ladies. This is Kira listening from Old Harbor." Hi, Kira.
Hi.
Sophia says, "Welcome back. Thank God that you're feeling better."
Yes. Thank you, Sophie. Maxine says she loves all those red meats. She just don't eat egg. Maxine, I used to love them too.
Maxine says it's an NHT development.
Oh, is that NHT development? But if it's an NHT development, you can't go wrong.
No, you can't.
Yeah, if you get chosen for NHT development, then I would run with it. Obviously, you're chosen because you live in that area too.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Industry Cove
in Hanover. Industry Cove Manor. You can't go. You shouldn't go wrong with that. Let me see what it looks like, Tony. NHT development is a new development, so you're getting it at the lowest price, and it's gonna come out at. Industry Cove Manor.
Oh, here it is.
It's duplex.
Looks like townhouse.
Where is it?
Come on. Looks like they have as well.
Soon. I see. Industry Cove. This is NHT's.
Yeah.
29 north of the grill. Okay. Are you sharing?
Yeah, they can screen.
So they're detached 2-bedrooms as well. Basic 2-bed, 1-bath. Yeah, living, dining, kitchen. Something like the lake. And they have townhouses. It look like.
Looks like
these townhouses
Edmond Ridge.
Edmond
Ridge is different.
No man, these townhouses look like the ones that they did at
Central Village.
No, Central Village. They did at Brunswick.
Oh yes, that is true.
Yeah, these look like the Brunswick ones.
Oh, it looks nice. They really have a sea view? Oh, that's nice.
That's nice. And you get land space. You can do addition.
Not sure.
Them build them already, it look like.
And they're not sold off?
Oh, they're from June 2022. But they're not sold off?
That is summer of this year.
Well, they must be sold out by now. You can know it's a man design this smartphone.
No, that's what they did S-Trap. People still use S-Trap.
S-Trap? I mean, really, guys? Come on. Yeah, you can buy it. You get land space.
Ooh.
Right across. Hold on, you're right at the sea?
That way.
Industry Cove Manor. Coming soon. Yeah, man. I'd buy one of those if they want to sell me. How much for them?
Not sure. Somebody says I think they're a bit pricey for the area in Hanover.
What's
close
the price?
to Green Island.
I don't know where it is. What's the price?
I contacted.
They're built already. All right, let's move on to something else. They're built already. Let's move on. Somebody tell me the price, please. Tell me what price they're asking. 17 to 19 mil. Okay. That's for the 2 beds. And there are 2 beds that's for the detached or the townhouse. I contacted Ocean Point about the 3 bid. They're now 36 million. Oh my gosh. You remember when they were 25? Yes, Safi. Told you should have buy one. You'll be 10 million richer. Demand, Safi. Demand. 36.
And I guess when you think that the only thing else on that side is industry.
Mana. Industry.
You may as well go with the Ocean Point.
Ocean Point. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Safi, I hope you bought one. Are you just trying to buy one and contacted them and they're telling you 36 million? It's madness. Worldwide, it's madness. Remember, everybody. So those of you who just come into this housing market are just now listening to me for the first time on YouTube Live, thank you so much for joining us. Now remember, I want you to remember this going forward. When there is any kind of eruption in the market, so for us now, it is a pandemic worldwide. So Jamaica, we have gone through our stock market crash. We have gone through our migration and people are running go foreign. Remember them time the political upheaval in the 70s, people run away. We got through the stock market crash already. We went through the FinSac, which most of you should have known about. And we went through Olint cash flow saga. And now we're going through the pandemic. Every single time that something like that happens, that stirs up everybody and stirs up everything, right after there's going to be an inflation. Right after. It never misses. So you need to remember, and if you have children, Tonya, Maid Rachel, Lady Xander coming up, you need to train them. Listen, guys, there's going to be a recession, a depression, a pandemic, you name it. Every 10 to 15 years, something is going to happen that's going to shuffle the economy, right? Every 10 to 15 years. That's why when you take the mortgages, even though you take a 30-year mortgage, you're going to try and cancel it like you're canceling a 10 to 15-year mortgage. Because, so those of you taking mortgages right now, you're taking a mortgage now in the inflationary period. Yes, fine. But remember to pay your mortgage as if it's a 10 or 15-year mortgage. That way, when the next cycle hits, and everything is in a cycle, right? When the next cycle hits, you would have almost finished canceling all your mortgage. And if something happened like the pandemic and you lose your job, you could literally just walk in, clear your mortgage, and you'll be in the clear. Okay. Right? So from here on now, you're going to have inflation. Now, what inflation means, prices do go up. They will go up. Market shuffling, that will happen. Shortage of goods. Right now in Jamaica, we're experiencing shortage of building material because of the supplies from overseas. Some other countries are experiencing that as well. Persons were displaced in the pandemic, didn't have jobs. So the farmers, the transportation, all those persons, tourism workers, everybody. So they were just trying to come back on stream now worldwide. So you're going to find inflation now is what's gonna hit.
I think it's mostly behind us, the pandemic.
I think the pandemic is mostly behind us, yes. Once the vaccine hit the shelves, the pandemic is going to be behind you. And always remember when anything like this happens. So when the pandemic hit in last year, 2020, we heard about it somewhere in January. I said, Tony, we order some masks. She ordered the masks. So we hit in the road. We are going to hit the road and work until they shut us down. Right? Because I was waiting for it. I was waiting for the cycle actually. For something to happen. And I kept saying it to my friend. I said, something's gonna have to shuffle the market. What is it? So when the pandemic hit, I said, this is what's gonna happen. This is what's gonna shuffle the market. And I remember even saying to Tony, I said, Tony, let's pull out of the stock market now. I said, just sell everything. No matter whether we're up or down, sell. And that's what she did. And I even told some of my friends, I said, whether you're up or down now, sell. But they didn't listen. Now they're moaning and groaning about it. Because now the market is truly down. They've taken a huge hit. And I said, listen, we have to get out there and we have to do our work and we have to sell. Of course, we started our promotions heavily. A lot of you jumped on the wagon and you bought your property. That's the time that you would have bought because, as she says, our Ocean Point was at 25, 3 bedroom. The 2 bedrooms were at 15 million. The 2 bedroom. If the 3 bedroom is at 20, it's at 36. I don't even want to know what is a 2 bedroom now. Right? That is the time when you buy. When the chips are down. Now for us, we probably would look at the market back now and say, okay, let's see where the chips are dropping now and we'll probably get back in now. But things like stock market, you only buy when it's down. When it's up, you sell. What happened to some persons want to buy when it is up, which you don't do. You only buy when the market is depressed. So when everybody's running out of it, that is when you buy. If you want to get into the stock market. Personally, I prefer real estate, as you know. So you buy up your real estate. So those of you who bought at Ocean Point, yeah, the bought
the right at the height of the pandemic.
Yeah, you bought Hills of Draxall. You were listening to Miss Davis. They said, listen, let me take out my money out of them bank and buy. Right? Because those of you who left the money in the bank, just look at it. So if you had 25 million in the bank and you left it there, you did buy at Ocean Point. Ocean Point, you're up 10 million. Would you be up 10 million in the bank 2 years from now?
No, you'd probably be deducted some money because of the bank fees and whatever they deducted every month from it.
Yeah, because the inflation has now eaten it up. Because our bread gone from $300 to $400 or something. That's not thing you can use to know the inflation when it hit you. In Jamaica, the bread price is one price everywhere. That's the bread price actually. Come on the bread bag.
We have to give up bread then.
And you can know, and I said to my kids, when you go to the supermarket, you just watch it. Whenever you see the bread price moves from what it settled at, when it starts to move, inflation is coming. So you can use that too. That's a simple thing you can use. In Jamaica, that's what I use. I don't know about the rest of the world. But I know bread price, that one is the one I watch. When that move, I say, yes, we're having a run now. Let us buckle down because we're going to get there.
Anne says, Ms. Davis, I notice NHT consider persons with points as low as 180 and 200 for the Clarendon scheme. But the only reason for that is because the demand for those houses in Clarendon is very low.
Yes. That's true. The more the demand is, the higher the points you need to get. The lower the demand, maybe they would all sell me one. Nobody don't want it. If them can't find an energy beneficiary who wants it. So you have to remember, everybody. So the locations, prime locations, are in high demand. So you're going to pay high price, right? So when we brought your Ocean Point to the market, I will show you that this is a benefit and this is it. And you start to charge in and demand it, then yes, the price is gonna move. So if some of you move the price too, based on the demand that you put on the development, right? So just remember that. High out there, the better the place look, the better the quality, the better everything, then yes, the demand is going to be high. You're going to pay a good price.
Okay, so they're saying, Talk Truth is saying that the detached houses, I guess in industry code, is for 19 million.
With deposit and closing costs. And Monica says she personally think Ocean Point is a better buy. But what is Ocean? You have to look at Ocean Point's price right now compared to
what it was
last year.
Because it may be.
No. Not what it was last year. Forget about last year. Gone past that now.
Mm-hmm.
You have to look at what Ocean Point is selling a 2-bedroom detached for now, as opposed to 19 million detached in industry code.
Okay.
So Ocean Point, are they still? Is it the price usually on the website?
Look.
And I don't even know where Industry Cove is from Ocean Point, to be honest. I only really knew about Hanover when Ocean Point called me to sell those houses. I didn't know about Hanover like that before because I'm more St. Andrew, St. Anne. The furthest I probably go is Trelawney, but I'm more Montego Bay. Yeah, that's probably the furthest we go. So That side of the island, I'm sorry. So there are sales. You can probably go sales. Oh, there are no 2 beds, 2 baths starting at 18.75. Oh, so they're at 18.75.
It's not bad.
Not bad.
No, I don't think these prices are up to date. So the
Because the 3 bed is saying 25. So these prices are not up to date.
Mm-hmm.
They need to update the website. Need to update the website, man. All right, so you're right. Look at where you're coming from. 25.5 to now 36. Who has called Ocean Point recently about buying one of their units? Anybody? You can tell us how much is a 2 bed?
Steven says, "Good evening, ladies. I am early for class."
Yes, and thank you for checking in. That's who, Kendrick?
Kendrick. Nicole says, "Happy Sunday to you, ladies and everyone." Hi, Nicole. Janice says, "Good day, Miss Davis and Tonya."
Hi, good day, Janice. Hi. Most of the houses at Ocean Point is now used for Airbnb. Yes. Investment. I think Industrial Cove is a good location. A hotel is constructed in that area. Oh, okay, good.
Sinus.
That side of the island, though, they might have a low uptake. NHT might have a low uptake. Just depends on how many houses they're building. But for that side of the island, it may have a low uptake.
Because of what? Most persons are family land?
Yeah. It's a lot of foreigners by Ocean Point here.
Okay.
NHT, if you want me to sell the houses, call me. I'll sell them for you. If you're not getting these NHT people to buy the house from you. 15 to 20 minutes from Ocean Point. 15 to 20 minutes. Okay.
That's close to where you went then.
Could be. So you go through Lucy, you pass Ocean Point and continue. I'd have to bring up the map.
Is it near,
or you pass
Green Island? Means you pass Ocean Point and go around some more to Green Island?
I don't remember the terrain. I don't remember it like that. Can you recommend an accountant, please? Jennifer Jackson, WhatsApp me. Yes, I can. Is that for a business accountant? Yes, I can. Hi, Janet. Good evening. All right, so you can ask me about your. Did NHT bring out anything new? Let's go on NHT's website. So Industrial Cove is a new one. We never knew about that one. Those of you overseas have your NHT benefit, you can apply for it too. Industrial Cove. Why does it say 2 townhouses on premium lots?
Because they have 2 townhouses on.
There's only 2 townhouses on?
No, they have 2 on premium lots. Excuse me a moment.
The square footage is 7,000. Is this what you mean to bring up? This is NHT website? Oh, yeah. But they have Industrial Cove on the homepage. Okay, so this is what they're pushing now. And they have lots for sale in. Okay, interesting, Tony. So NHT have Rosemont Gardens Housing Scheme, St. James. You have a big deadline. Let's see what that is. The National Housing Trust invites interested persons to submit bids to purchase the following 16 lots at Rosemont Gardens Housing Scheme. Who knows Rosemont Gardens Housing Scheme? If you're interested in purchasing, complete the scheme bid. Financing, if you're an NHT contributor, 2.5. I don't know how much people bidding on these.
2.5 million for a lot?
No, that's what you're borrowing. Oh. 4.6 acres, Carnation Boulevard. Don't know the plan lot. The lot plan. Hold on. All right, any more questions while I'm here looking at NHT?
Oh, application for Industrial Cove.
It's in Green Island, towards Green Island, en route to Negril. It's in Green Island, very close to Cool Runnings Water Park. Or in application closed. So Rosemont, St. James. So why do they have to go to bid for these lots?
You mean those are left to be sold?
Left to be sold. Why? I don't know this scheme either. Where is Rosemont, St. James? Rosemount, St. James. And I don't know this side of the island very well at all. Lost.
It's near Farm Heights, wherever that is. Hit the map. Oh, here it is.
Where? Rosemount.
Isn't that the road that's being sold? Primrose Road?
Where's Primrose Road? This road?
I think it's on the map that you brought up.
Where's the Primrose Road? Primrose Road. Oh, so where are the lots being sold?
The ones in the red.
Show this. The tuna.
Parallel to Primrose.
Oh, why are these lots being auctioned out?
Are they built already?
How can I find this? Primrose, Rosemount, St. James, lots for sale.
What are you trying to look for?
Don't give me none for work with.
You mean like NLA you're trying to get to?
No, I'm not trying to get to NLA. I'm trying to figure out where this place is.
Let me
hold on. Let me see something.
Just minimize the Google map.
Download bid letter. Hold on, let me see something. Bidding. A prospective bidder may request a clarification regarding the Rosemount Garden Housing Scheme St. James prior to the bid. Any request or clarification must be sent in writing or email to. Alright, we need to request that. So we probably need to go find out where this place is. Bids should be placed in a sealed envelope, sealed bids. Bidder's name, sale of lots, Rosemount Garden. Why are they going to bid though? I find it so strange. Is it not? Type in Rosemount Garden first. Let me see how much a lot in there sell for. Alright, I'm waiting to answer a question. Let me see. I have a telephone consultation with JNB this week, and they say up to 100% mortgage. Do you need a perfect credit score to get it? Seems too good to be true. Let me know. No, Kenrick. If you live in Jamaica, you can get 100%. I think that's how it goes. So Kenrick, you sound like you live in Jamaica. Yes, you can get 100%. I'm thinking of testing them myself with this 100% in a Kenrick. I want to know if it's really too good to be true. Lots for sale in Rosemount, St. James.
I don't see anything.
But I don't see anything. Who knows Rosemount? Tell me what kind of place Rosemount is. Oh, you live in England? Are VMBS good mortgage providers? Are they efficient and deliver good service? Boy, Safi, you just wake up a whole
ant's nest.
Safi, you shouldn't ask me that this week. You made me feel that ask me 2 weeks ago. God. Safi, I don't know. Maybe one part work and the next part don't work. I don't know. But guys, I tell you, since for the past, so I'm trying to get Victoria Mutual to give me a closeout statement for a mortgage that I have there. Wrote to them 1 month ago, month and a half now. No response. So I said, how come? Pick up the phone, calling them, no answer from telephone, what them call themselves, call center.
Mm-hmm.
Did you eventually get anybody at all?
No,
I didn't. The call just ring. You said press this, you press it. No, nobody did answer. So I decided to take up myself and drive go down there. First challenge with downtown Duke Street is the parking is the places on Duke Street I couldn't find a parking. I had to go down the road, parking on one of them little man, pay them $200. Walk back down to the place. When I went in, I went upstairs. Of course, the place empty. spoke to the reception at the top upstairs. She says, she looking for the thing, nobody can find it. So they lost the letter. No, first I went to New Kingston. Because I was in New Kingston. I got them to call them.
Mhm.
Them can't find the letter. Can't find it. Nowhere to be found, even though somebody signed for it. So I got the letter done again, and I went downtown this time, dropped off the letter. Lady signed for it. She says, yes, man, this was a Friday. Last week Friday, not Friday gone, the one before. And she said, yeah, man, I'm going to sign it to somebody, man, and you will hear from us and whatever. Oh, Safi. Go back in and I said to Tony, I said, Tony, and first thing Friday morning, I go downtown to Victoria. Went downtown. Go back to the same lady. I said, so you have my letter ready now? She said, them don't respond to you. I said, no response. What's that mean? She called and she checked and she did and she done and she said, boy, I have to apologize. You know, it has not been assigned. I said, one whole week. I have given you this letter from Friday before. And this Friday, one whole week, 5 days, it has not been assigned. She says, no, you know, because everybody's working from home. And Charlotte tell me about supervisor just come back off leave or whatever. I said, work from home. Anyway, of course, she said, no, said this woman I look like a little mad woman. No, I turned pan her in the face. So, of course, she did her best and she got it assigned. And she said, yes, okay, it's now assigned or whatever. And she give me a number and said, well, you know, say Monday morning, me did like MATLAB. So I said to her, I said, Monday morning, can I get this letter? So, you know how it go. But trust me, every day this week I'm there till the letter produce.
Because, you know, they're going to say that you didn't give them sufficient notice.
You kind of notice. I give them one whole month notice already, so I want to close out. So it's just for them to, and the worst part about this, Safi, is that I'm thinking to myself, what these people are doing in the calculation, everything is on a screen in front of them. Mm-hmm. All they're doing is extracting what's on the screen, what's on the computer screen, putting a letter and send it off. Yeah. What's so difficult about that? Can't be that difficult.
I don't think it's a difficulty. I think it's that they're not organized enough during the pandemic to know that when the lady scans the letter, she should probably just assign it to somebody. Yeah. She's the person who has the letter.
I mean, what is this? I mean, the person who me physically give this letter to, you're gonna tell me that she can't want to scan the letter, upload it to the system, then she same one can't assign it to somebody. Victoria Mutual is too big for fail. That's the problem. But you know,
I like the company. I just wish they had better service.
Yeah, I like Victoria Mutual because Victoria Mutual gave me my first mortgage in 1990, I think it was. Right? Even though the interest rate was 18.75, and them they come through for me and give me the mortgage. And Victoria, they came through for me again and gave me another mortgage, which is the one I'm trying to close out now. Mm-hmm. But I'm saying, but that company has not lived up to its full potential. They haven't. You know, and to think that this is a company that has been around for years, even before Jamaica National was up there and in your face, whatever. Victoria Mutual is a big company. Let me see how long Victoria Mutual has been around. Tony, Google it. When did Victoria Mutual Building Society start? And they're still a building society. They have not even graduated to being a bank. But their back-end systems are weak. And they're so poised to, at one point I see them all sell car loan. I was like, a big building society, I sell car loan. Like they weren't selling mortgages for houses. Like them change them target market or what, I don't know. Our history, but
it really say 1878.
Where is it at? Victoria Mutual began operations with the Victoria Mutual business, which was first owned. Are you serious, Victoria Mutual? You have been in Jamaica from 1878?
Like I can't, in my head, I don't even know how long that is because it sounds very long.
No, Victoria Mutual. Victoria Mutual, you have not lived up to your name. Come on, guys. I can't believe this. I better never look up this now because right now, Victoria Mutual, 1878, founded as a group of clergymen led by the rector of King What? Reverend G.W. Downer. with a vision of meeting the needs of the deserving thrifty. VMBS founding fathers with a goal of finding a way to partner with industries but financially excluded Jamaicans excluded Jamaicans to assist them with savings and home acquisition. Is that what it wants to say?
Yeah.
Remaining relevant, recognizing that the needs of its members have continued to change over the years, we have sought to remain abreast of these changes. Come on. Something wrong. First of all, I don't even think your work from home is working. Nobody answers the phone. Even when I was there, you couldn't talk to you, only could talk to this one person who's trying to talk to everybody else online or whatever. It's not working. You know, so you guys need to buckle down and start doing some work, man.
They need to do better.
Yeah, they need to do better. I had that. I'm having that horrible experience with them right now, where them lose my letter. Can you imagine if money was in it or something, check was in it or something, and people them lose it. Them can't find it. Oh my God. No, can't be. And somebody signed for it, and it wasn't uploaded to the system. It wasn't assigned. Well, the second letter that I left there, that one was uploaded to the system, but it wasn't assigned. 1 week, it was not signed. Why? You can't give me a good explanation as to why it was not signed to somebody. Tell me, your child, I need to do better. Safi, you asked me at a bad time, moment in time, Safi. You just asked me at a really bad time about Victor and Mutual. I'm just so annoyed with them right now. Yes, Safi, I'm annoyed. But don't make that stop me from trying to get married with them. But you asked me about are they efficient and deliver good service? I think I just answered your question. I don't know if I go to them for the mortgage though, because you can't manage the stress with them.
Someone's trying to confirm. So I won't be for overseas people. It won't be.
Oh, Kendrick, I don't know. The Jamaica nationally asked him about with 100%. I don't know. But I know in Jamaica we get 100%. So maybe Kendrick. You're a Jamaican living overseas, you say? Okay, maybe. Could you explain 100% financing by Jane Bank? Normally, the seller will need to get their 10%. Will the bank give me the 10% to take to the seller? So what happened? Yes, you will take a different loan for the 10% and your 90% financing. So they will issue a check for the 10% to the seller.
Attorney.
The seller's attorney, yes. And you start paying interest on that. So that's kind of a separate loan. And then your 90% mortgage loan.
Is it the same percentage or is it like a higher?
If it's a demand loan that them give you at the 10% is a high interest rate. However, the way to get around that is to pay the seller your 10% or 5%. And then let Jamaica name it our VM. and let Jamaica National write out your mortgage for 100% financing, right? And then you will get back the money.
Oh,
you'll get back the 10% in your hand. Understand? As I say, I'm going to test them on it. When I test them on it with a property, I'll let you know how it goes.
Maxine says VMBS no deliver. I was waiting for them for pre-approval for 5 months. I got fed up.
Same thing, Maxine.
Devon says, did not know the Root Vent Towers is from NHT.
Oh, yes, it is. Root Vent Towers.
Devon must have missed the class where we had that long discussion about whether or not they should be producing such high income properties. Not high income, high expensive properties. That's not the term.
No. The price point
properties.
Right. They should subsidize. And I'm saying you don't subsidize. So you have to subsidize how big is it? About 30 persons? And suffer everybody else.
Sophia says VMBS doesn't deal with middle and low income folks.
Oh my God. VM, I hope somebody from VM is listening.
I hope somebody from VM read this.
Because
read this.
What? 1878? Obviously
no, meeting the needs of the deserving thrifty.
Ouch. Victor Mutual. Anybody else have a problem with Victor Mutual? You can say it on the chat. I'm sure there's somebody from Victoria Mutual who probably listens to my YouTube live. You Guys, not cutting it at all. Not cutting it. I think the pandemic really licked them. Hi, lady. Sorry I'm late today. Hi, Violet. Thanks for coming. Oh, Lord. My mortgage broker is trying to use the Sophie. Can I forgot Jamaica National Sophie? What else? Anybody, if you have any trouble with Victoria Mutual, say it clear on this thing so that them can know that them not cutting it, please.
Butter Queen says, which bank is best for land purchase?
All right, here the trick with land now. So Jamaica National gives you 75% financing. Somebody like Victoria Mutual will probably give you 90% financing, but it really depends on how much cash you have to put down. For me personally, I usually put out my 25% and go with Jamaica National. That's what I did the last time when I actually took a loan from them for land purchase. Because personally for me, I like to put down more. Now I'm going to test Jamaica National on this 100% financing thing that they have. I don't know what the fees are. That's the only thing that is a little bit in the air for me in terms of how much do I pay Jamaica National to give me the loan? Because there is a money that you're going to have to pay them to give them the loan. I don't know if Henrik, did you find that out as yet? What will be the charges from that side for the loan?
Is it Kendrick or Staffy?
No, man. Kendrick said I'm going to get 100% financing. Staffy trying to go to Victoria Mutual.
Antoinette says, good evening, first time joining. Hi, Antoinette. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show, Antoinette. So Violet says, hi, Claudia. Read that, Tony. Over my glasses.
Hey, Claudia, does it make sense for someone who'll be 70 in 4 years to get a mortgage? I think it's better to just buy the property cash. Selling for 20 million Jamaican. Person has the cash amount, 20 million Jamaican.
Yeah, man. Just buy that cash, and I'm going to show you why. Well, it depends. Your income is what's going to determine it. Loan amortization. Your income is what's going to determine if you get this loan, right? So, where's the Jamaican National calculator? Oh, just got anyone. No, if you have the cash, I would say buy cash. Because the cash, what is the interest rate you're getting in the bank now with the cash? Last time I checked in Jamaica, it was at 0.7. Those of you who have money in the bank, absolutely. I don't even know why you still have money in the bank. So let's say you have 20 million in the bank. You're gonna have let's say there is no down payment. You're taking the whole 20 million. The interest rate now is 6.5. And because you're 60, how much you said?
17, 4 years.
You're gonna get a 4-year mortgage. As the loans here stop at age 70. So you're going to need to find 474,000 per month to pay the bank per month. And you have to be earning 3 times this. So you'd have to be earning 1.5 million per month to pay a $20 million mortgage. I don't see this is 20 million or it's 200 million. This 20 million. So you're gonna have to have 1.5 million per month. That's what you have to earn to pay a loan of 200,000. So certainly, unless you're earning 1.5 million per month, I would say just back out your money and go buy. Let's go on the BOJ website. Let us see what the banks are paying out now. Hi, Kim Lee. Thank you for tuning in.
Inflation target. There were inflation target.
You have an inflation target. Shouldn't that be sub something? So inflation rate is running at 6.1%, and they had a target of 4 and 4 to 6%. So what this tell you, the inflation rate gone up. So go fly that. So since the 30th, 2021, policy interest rate is 1.5%. That looks like it moved somehow, somewhere. What
are you looking for?
Interest rate policy. Type interest rate. Savings rate. Something squeezing him. Check his finger. Or his foot.
Okay, he's in distress. Save him.
His finger. His finger, his foot.
That was strangled like a cat scream.
Rachel, I can get some water, please. Where is it? I have changed up his website. I used to be able to follow them on.
Maybe it's in statistics. Commercial bank NATO, credit union, foreign exchange, financial assistance.
See there? Interest rate. All right, so interest rates, commercial banks.
You get local domestic currency one.
They have changed this website.
Yeah, choose domestic currency and then click the download and then it will bring up the table.
They have changed the website.
Thank you, Rick.
The table is compiled from a monthly. Where's the table?
Let me.
So I'm trying to compare what is the. So you have the money in the bank. So you know if you take a loan is 6.5%, because you're 66, you would only get a 4-year mortgage, and that requires a 490 something outlay, of which you'd have to be earning 3 times that for to qualify for the loan here. And that would be a 1.5 million US dollar monthly. Now interest rates as of, so these are commercial rates, percentage, and we're at 2021. Scroll up here. Okay.
Which rates are these? Rates seem big.
I know this. What? My loan rate in.
Oh. Not this one. So what are you saying loan rates are now?
So your loan rates, mortgage 7.27. Wow, it's heading there. Commercial 9.46. Personal credit. So like if you take a demand loan, that's gonna be at 20%. Installment credit 10.59. We're looking for savings rates. That's what we're looking for.
Okay.
Domestic currency deposit rates. So there you must be. Did I have any more questions? Hold on, everybody. The screen with the questions is off because we're doing this now, but I'll soon get back to the questions. All right, so let's have a look at what your interest rates are in the bank that you're getting. Those of you who have monies in the bank now, saving.
This table so cute.
2021. That's because they're going from January 1996.
Okay.
So 28th of February. That's 20. You need to get closer. We're in October 2021.
And what? That's the last date they have, August 31st.
August 31st, the last day they have. For term deposits, up to 1 month, you're getting 0.99%. 1 month less than 3 months, 2.33. And these are term deposits. These are monies that if you have fixed deposits, you must have like $1 million and them big money there to get this interest rate.
But you little 20,000.
If you have a little 20,000, a little quatty money, like what we have. The savings is 0.41. August 31. 0.41.
Has it increased or decreased over the years?
This is sub 1, guys.
It used to be more. It's actually going down.
It's actually going down. Oh my God. It used to be more. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this let's see. Before pandemic, what was it? This has been like this for a while. In 2017, a year point. So those of you who have had money in the bank from 2014, 15, at least that interest rate. Yeah.
Oh, look at it. It was $2.
It was $2 in 2010.
That's not bad.
4, 6. Oh, this was when we had high interest rates. But the people who benefited from this were persons who had money. Okay. So there was a point where you're getting 8% and 9, even 10. I see a 10 there.
Is it 10 there now?
This is in the 90s. I remember this period.
15.
This was when the FinSat debacle.
Okay. That'd be nice to have money back then.
January 1996 would have been good. Yeah. I remember JMB and those persons were giving them kind of interest rates. But guys, look, the interest rate now is at 0.41.
But it's like they're telling you there's no point in putting money in the bank. They're not giving you anything on it.
So who asked me the question? Do it make sense? Violet, take out your money and go buy your house. I think a lot of persons took their monies out of the bank when the pandemic hit. When the pandemic hit, answer that question. Where's my phone? When the pandemic hit and took the money out of the bank and just went crazy and did their renovations, did their additions and everything. Because our hardwares are like full. I think that's what happened. So Violet, our suggestion is go buy your house cash. Besides, you're in retirement, you don't want any stress with any banks right now. Butter Queen asked me for updates on the homestead. Butter Queen, I'm so happy with the homestead. So we formed our group. We're a legit group now. We've started our contributions, and yes, we found somewhere, but I can't tell you yet. I have to keep you in suspense somewhere. But look out for it, Butter Queen, because me and Tony are gonna chat about it. Can we chat now? So yes, we have. I bank with them and they okay for me so far. Okay, Kenry, but you only bank with them. You don't have a loan yet.
Yeah, when you're banking with a bank, they're not actively doing anything other than collecting your money. When you ask them for a service, though, it's weird.
That is where you have the problem. You know. So Kenrick says depends. Fixed for a year, 2.5. 3 years, fixed 1.25 processing fee.
1.25%.
So what's fixed? What is fixed for a year? The interest rate that they're giving you. So fixed for a year is 2.5%. 3 years fixed is 1.25. Processing fee. Oh, if they fix the interest rates, Kenrick, tell me. All right, so John says,
I understand that Jamaica's major commercial banks is very much aggressive in the real estate mortgage department. They're trying to establish dominance in the residential mortgage provision. Yes.
Yes, John, they are.
I know NCB
and Scotia and Sagicor. They have stepped up to the plate.
I think Sagicor more so than anybody else.
Yeah, Sagicor more so. They have stepped up and they're trying to, but I don't. Them can't overrun a Jamaica National at that age.
It's not even that they can't overrun them, but I have more confidence in Jamaica National because they're built on mortgages.
Yeah, Jamaica National is traditionally a mortgage. Hey, Jamaica National give me 4 loan. Jamaica 4 loan, 4 different properties. Jamaica National is and them respond to you when you email them and when you call them on the phone.
And what I like to Jamaica National, they have a service of helping.
Yeah.
So they try to get you to that next stage of whatever problem you're having. They don't just shut you down.
Right, they don't. I remember a customer from NCB. He wrote me an email saying that NCB turned him down for a loan. And I right away had to get to my mortgage officer at Jamaica National. I said, hey, see if we can help this young man. And they did. And they've come through. They come through for a client of mine. You're going to see his update videos soon. He was buying this property out in St. Mary. And he needed money to fix it up. And they came through for him and gave him more money to fix it up. Same way when I was buying an apartment at Oxford Manor. I never know the place it popped down that bathroom and leak everything. When I discovered it at the time, I paid 2.8 million. At the time, I need 300,000 more. They came through for me and gave me 300,000 more to repair it. I personally have never taken a mortgage from a bank. For the banks, I'm more like a demand loan. So, like when I was buying that same apartment, I walked into Scotia. I needed 300,000 as a deposit. I said, hey, Scotia, I need 300,000 today. I want to buy this place. It was here, me and the loan officer. You know, stop laugh. Up to this day, when him see me, he say, yeah, I remember you. Because I'm coming there, I demand 300,000 from them. And
back then, 300,000 was actually money.
Yeah, it was like 3 million.
It's not like 300,000 now.
No, yeah. And I actually got the 300,000. I made a deposit. So when I saw this apartment, I had no money. But I ran into Scotia and they gave me the deposit. I think my interest rate was high, though. I don't remember what it was. But of course, the other people, I forget about them. And I went to Victoria. I went to Jamaica National for the loan. So even though I could have gone to Scotia for the loan for the house, I didn't. I just took the 300,000 from Scotia as a demand loan. And then I went to Jamaica National and got the loan because they're more friendly. Plus, I think before that, they had probably given me 2 loans before that too. So, I did that and I got the loan, done with that, paid that off, done, move on to another loan.
And says, will you need 4 to 5% processing fee for the Jamaica National mortgage? That's what they told me.
Oh, I don't know. So you need 4. Okay, so you need 4 to 5% for the processing fee. So the 5%, is that with the 100% financing? So I guess the 5% is like you're paying 5% for your 100% financing. It's like you're paying a deposit. So it's 4 to 5% processing fee. I don't know what it is, but quite frankly, is whoever give me the mortgage. Is who give me the mortgage.
You want a bank, you want a lending agency that you can talk to when you're having a really bad time with your mortgage.
Yeah,
that's when you really need them.
Horrible time with your mortgage. That's why you need them. But you can't pay the mortgage, and then you're gonna know who know.
Yeah.
Who what the Victoria just something say.
The thrifty.
The thrifty. There you will know.
Maxine says Xander is talking. Yes.
Oh, he's saying mama. And what else?
Hi. Is he or
is
hi?
He, yeah, he or hi or one of those. Because every morning we get up, we say hi, Xander. So he picks up on the hi now, and he says mama, and I swear he's saying grandma.
Yeah. That's your ears playing tricks on you.
But he's the good thing is that he's walking now. So he's moving off and getting himself up and walking. So we have had to now remove his barrier so that he can walk through the house more freely.
He's quick though.
Yeah, and quick. And
very quick.
And really, he's a learner that looks and learns. So he looks at what you do and then he does it. Yeah, so he's gonna be one of those kids in school. You just have to show him and him get it. So I guess he'll be good with his hands, eh? You hear him screaming there now, but he's gonna be a handful for his mother because his mother is not like me and Tony. She's
a gentle soul.
She's gentle and is trying this gentle thing with him. Oh, Xander, oh, Xander. I'm like, Xander, walk away. Don't touch it.
Like he's probably battling her to come down the stairs.
He's battling with her now to come down the stairs, and she's not what's the word I'm looking for, guys?
It's like she won though.
She's battling with him. But he I guess he knows by now, he knows who to run around.
Kim Lee says, are there any upcoming schemes or houses for sale in either St. Catherine or Clarendon for 6.5 to about 12 million?
Kim Lee. Wow. Clarendon. And she just brought out some in Clarendon. Show them, Tony. That was out in Money Musket name. Where was selling his Clarendon? What's it called? Same galloping to come down the stairs here now. So I actually taught him how to go up the stairs already, and I've taught him how to come down the stairs. Whenever he gets an opportunity, he's flying down.
I feel like you taught him that too quick though.
Yeah, I probably taught him too quick because he's going to be one actually on Saturday. So Saturday is his birthday. He's one on Saturday. But I kind of taught him the stairs from he was about 9 months because I wanted him to conquer it. And of course, he conquered it long time and I fly up it now. But every chance he gets, he runs to the stairs to go up. So we're actually looking at gate now to block it off. And he gets really frustrated when we are saying, no, you cannot go up the stairs right now.
I don't understand NHT's new website, you know. I feel like they've taken away all the things that I enjoyed about going to the NHT website.
What have they taken away? Money Musk. They did bring out a scheme in Money Musk, but I don't know if any new ones coming.
Oh, these are just the people.
These are just the people. Ah, those are the persons. And then now they've taken out the entire scheme.
How much points you needed?
You don't need to look at the 600 or something. So this was a run too.
No, this one is the Money Musk.
That's a Money Musk. So Money Musk was low in points, and then the uptake was low.
It was? I don't think so.
Yeah, see there, only 100 and some points you need. But Silver Sun Inns would have needed all 800 odd points, 700, see there, 600, 900. 500.
Okay.
Come on, that.
You know what I'd love to know? I'd love to know if I went into NHT today, have not bought a home, can they tell me how much points I have? Like if it's 100 or 200 points?
I should be able to. I don't know. I don't even know what they used to with these points.
I really love, like, if when you went on the NHT app and you're going in to pay your contribution stuff, it would tell you how much points you've accumulated.
Hold on, what does open market sale mean? Open market sale. Open market. Does it mean anybody can buy it?
Maybe. They're having open market sale on 2 premium lots. What size is it for premium? Oh, 7,000 square feet. Maybe anyone can purchase. Requirements. Here's the qualifying.
No, somebody just told me that you have to be a current contributor still. Okay. Somebody just told me that the application is closed. But it says this offer remains open until all units are sold. Sale will be made to the first eligible applicant. So they're not doing point system again?
Maybe not for this one.
Maybe not. So that means the uptake is low. Tony, I can't get one.
I don't have any NHT.
Maybe not the NHT. You use your benefit already, I mean.
But this is kind of far from me though. Hanover,
man. All right, next question.
So Kimmy was asking us if we had anything in St. Catherine and Clarendon between 6.5 to 12 million.
What we have is a Bellacre, Kimmy. That's what we have.
Or Bellacre.
You have the Bellacre website up? Is it here?
No, I don't think so. I think I know it from here.
The Bellacre, we have 2-bed, 2-bath duplex
for 13.5.
13.5.
And we have detached 2-bed, 1-bath for 15.5.
So you can put out your name. We used to have 1-bed, 1-bath for duplex for 11.5. You can still put down your name, somebody might drop out and you get lucky.
Right.
And you get lucky, and that is my motto. I'm going to share it with you shortly. So this is the Bellacre duplex. Can we get this in a bigger tone? You have this single somewhere.
Let me try it.
The bell acre, those of you just joining us first time on our chat here. We have the bell acre, which is in St. Catherine. It is up St. John's Road, going up to Dovecot. It's on the left. As you pass Green Acres, you make that left turn going to Bellevue Heights. So this is what it looks like. So on the left side, here is two houses. This one is one, this is one. It's a duplex. So this is it. This says click to enlarge. Does it really enlarge? So this is what it looks like. This is your two bedroom, isn't it? Yeah, this is your 2-bed, 2-bath. So this is your 2-bed, 2-bath when it expands. So you can go up to a 3-bed, 3-bath when you do the expansion to the upstairs of the duplex. All right, but for now, the 1-bedroom, you can write up your name. Tony, I will take your name and put it on a list for a 1-bedroom, 11.5, but we're actually sold out on the 1-bedrooms. Well, we're booked out. I shouldn't say sold out. We're booked out on the 1-bedrooms. You can also buy a detached unit. You said your budget is up to what, 12 million? Well, the detached maybe a little bit out of your price point.
But you can probably get to a duplex 2-bed.
But you suppose you can get to a duplex 2-bed, or video for the 1-bed is there. Let me show you the 1-bed. Or you can ask me to see if I can connect you. Why is it 6 to 12? So like you're joining with somebody or your pre-qualification from another bank is up to 12. Is that what it is? You can tell us. Let me get to the house for you. Tony, you don't have any update videos for Belico?
Yeah.
You have a 1-bedroom update video?
Yeah, I think no Windows was in it as yet, the one we did it.
Don't you gotta enlarge this. Full screen is unavailable. This is what it could look like. These are the houses. I want to show you the house. Do we ever get inside one of these houses? Nope. You don't actually go in the house, Tony.
I think it's one of the other videos.
All right, find one. Let us show you our update video. So Kim, so you can write down your name for a 1-bed, 1-bath, and that's 11.5 million. Or you can try for a 2-bed, 2-bath duplex. We have those. Those are 13.5 million before the escalation. And we also have 15.5 2-bed, 1-bath detached unit. Meaning not join on to anybody. All right. So Loyal says, I need a lot of 4 million on the North Coast. You want a lot for 4 million on the North Coast? Where you want to get a lot on the North Coast of 4 million? You must mean up in the bush of the North Coast. Where? Maxine wants to know which bank is 6.5. I think Jamaica National is at 6.5.
I can place the link for the mortgage rep.
We'll place the link for the mortgage rep. All right, so we're talking about luck this week. Tony soon bring up luck for you. Only 5 units left. The Laker. And they're playing an ad. That's why she don't move it yet. Where's the update video? All right, what's the other question? Marcia, you're late. That's okay. Better late than never. David says, you missed a question up here, something about bedroom.
Yeah, what happened is when I pasted the link, it dropped to the bottom of the chat.
Tony, you were trying to play the Belica side before you put up your that.
No, I have access.
So David says, some more.
Here we go.
Got the video for. All right, so I'm going to be reading from a phone because we lost our screen.
Is it this one you wanted to see or the other video? The one with the 3D drawing?
Butter Queen is asking, is it too late to join the homestead? But a queen, where were you when we were opening up the homestead? Henrik Sinclair, the interest rate 6.5. But a queen, you can WhatsApp me afterwards. Henrik Sinclair, the interest rate 6.5, 2.5 for processing is the mortgage. Is that Jamaica National, Henrik? 6.5% is the interest rate and 2.5 processing is the mortgage. Who is that? Oh, Kenrick is Victoria Mitchell, no? Loyal J. So, guys, I can get a loan from Jamaica National. Yes, you can. We just put the link in there. Just complete it. It will come to us, come to the mortgage officer, and then we'll get you on the train for that. Kim Lee says, oh, really? I didn't know NHT is available in Canada. Are there any more? Call NHT on Monday and find out. All right, so this is a duplex. It's not duplex.
I think you go to the duplex right after.
So I want to show you the duplex, Kim. The duplex is nice. Every time I go to the duplex, I fall in love with it more and more. Ask Tony. I spend the longest in the duplex. Can you build on a one bedroom? Yes, you can build on a one bedroom. So Kim, you're pre-qualified for 12 million. Okay, first I'm hearing. Thanks. Call us and we'll show it to you. Am I outside?
Let me check. Looks like you. This is it.
This is it. You want to bring the voice in? Or you want me to just talk over it now?
Talk over it because I have to pull up my whole setup.
Let me pull up the whole setup. You can't go to sound?
I'm using my external mic.
Into this. All right, so I'm introducing you now today, but I'm already inside the unit. All right, this is the front of the unit. So remember I said you walk on one side, right? So you enter, you have your porch right there. We need to update video. These houses actually have windows in them already now.
And they're tiled.
And they're tiled out now. So this is the first room. This is a bedroom in the front, right? There's a bedroom in the front. You're looking at unit, the first unit. That's why you see that fence. That is a security post. That's gonna be right there. So it switches around and you're into the bathroom right there and the closet to your right. So this house is kind of a little bit. You can enter the bathroom from the bedroom, which is what I'm doing now, or you can enter it from the living room area as well. All right, we're gonna do an update video for you because this house is further along than this. All right, so right there I'm standing now is your living room. So that's your living area. You put your TV on that wall over there. Put your TV right on that wall. You come down and right there is your dining area. You walk across here and that's your kitchen. So you're going to be getting a kitchen with a breakfast counter. All right, and your upper cabinets. And you step out through to the back and this is where you can do your extension. So you can extend to a 2-bed, 2-bath. Your wash tub and your washing machine goes on the back right there. And that's going to be covered for you. All right, so basically that's it. Kim, give us a call if you want to look at it. Back to these questions. Devon says there's bush in Portland for 4 million. 3-bed, 2-bath, living room and front back porch for sale for 15. Devon, there's bush in Portland for 4. Kimley, pre-qualified as a joint with a bank, Claudia. Okay, great. Maxine, Miss D, I contact Jane and they approve me for 10 million at 8.5%, even though I hear it is 6.5. I don't know if it's because I live in Britain. Who was your rep, Maxine? Did you use my rep? Or you went off on your own? Could be because you live in, I don't know. They must have the mortgage, the reps are selling loans, so I don't know.
So the higher interest rate they sell you, the better for them?
I don't know.
Work like that?
I don't know. I don't know. But Maxine, contact back the rep, all right?
Or just ask why.
Yeah,
why didn't I qualify for the 6.5?
Yeah, ask her.
There could be several factors.
Right. Ask her, Maxine. All right, Kim, so you can contact us. All right, so the quote of the week is good luck can be enticed by accepting opportunities. So, I just talk about me getting lucky. This quote is from The Richest Man in Babylon. It's a book that I love. So, in it, he says, wealth like a tree grows from a tiny seed. The sooner you plant that seed, the sooner shall the tree grow. And the more faithfully you nourish and water that tree with consistent savings, the sooner may you bask in contentment beneath its shade. From The Richest Man in Babylon by George Clason. I think you have that wrong, spelled wrong. Is that how it's spelled? I have a book in front of me.
Or is it Clancy?
We need to check it. So, the quicker you plant the seed, so good luck can be enticed by accepting opportunity. The quicker you accept your opportunities and start to grow and water and nourish it, is the quicker you will be able to be content beneath the shade or to pick some fruits of the tree. Right?
No, it's not right. Wealthy
and successful
have
read this book. And they read it early to like me read it 88. So they read it early in their lives, right?
And they implemented
what it said. Yes. So no. I thought I would bring this as a quote of the week. Many of you have been saying that, I'm not getting ahead. I've been working so hard and don't seem to be progressing in life. Now, in other words, you're thinking that you're lucky. You're looking at your name and you say, I'm lucky, I'm XYZ. A lot of it is as Oprah Winfrey says. It's really preparation meeting opportunity. Now, the thing is, are being able to get yourself prepared real fast when the opportunity comes. When I saw that little piece of apartment in New Kingston was 2.8, the apartments at the time were going for like 4.5 and 5. I knew this because I was already looking at Gleaner every week for places. So I know the price.
Mm-hmm.
And at the time, I wanted an apartment in New Kingston because it's US dollars they were earning in New Kingston for apartments, 1,000 US and so on. So I said, when I did the maths, I said, this would be a good thing. Of course, I was reading My Richest Man in Babylon, and I was reading Richard Porter at the time. So I was really into this real estate thing. And I was looking for the opportunity because he taught us to look for single property, like one apartment or one house or whatever you're ready to. Mm-hmm. And I saw it. Tony and I went and looked at it a Sunday like today. Mm-hmm. And the man said, you have to come with the deposit the Monday, which is tomorrow. No, I didn't have the money. I wasn't prepared.
It's crazy how, but no, you don't even have to do that. Your lawyer gets an agreement, you read it over, you take 2 weeks.
You take forever, you jump around, forget the money. Them times because it was a buyer's market. You really had to have your money.
In a seller's market.
Yeah, a seller's market. Sorry, a seller's market. You really have to have your money. So actually, that's when I had to fly into Scotia the Monday morning and bad up the ones were giving me the 300,000.
I don't get it. You were looking without having your deposit squared away?
No, I didn't have any money squared away. I didn't have no deposit. So I was not prepared. I was prepared, but guess what? I was prepared mentally. And this is the thing. If you're prepared mentally, then you can literally just move from point A to point B to point C to point, because you're prepared mentally and you know how to jump the hurdles. So in other words, you know the hurdles are there. You have seen these hurdles. You know what they are. You just haven't jumped one yet. But you have been psyching up yourself and you do the homework around the hurdles. You know, say you must take 1, 2, 3, 4 step jump. You have looked at a couple persons jumping the hurdles too, and you studied the technique, and you know, right? So I knew about demand loans, right? I kind of know how much I would qualify for too based on my pay at the time. So I know if I could go after it. So I had prepared myself in that way. So this is why I could have just run into that place with confidence and say, only give me the money. But no one can give me the money, so just give it to me.
But you tend to do that a lot, though.
I tend to do it a lot because I've done the work. I've done the homework. So even though you hear me talking about, I want to test Jamaica National on this 100% financing. I know how to use a loan amortization calculator. I know what the debt service ratio is. I know what interest rate they're charging. I know how much fees I will probably, I don't know that yet, but I can know it at if I want to. And I know my earnings. I know how much I need to earn to be getting this money. So when I do go to them to say, give me this loan, I'm already prepared, everybody.
And what if they say no?
I can't say no.
You might have to go to BMBS.
No, BMBS. Yeah, BMBS are glad to give me a loan now.
But Maxine said she actually spoke to your mortgage rep, but then she went to JN Direct.
Oh, you spoke to the rep?
She said she didn't answer.
She didn't answer on to talk to her about that?
Yeah.
So you email her, Maxine, and she answer? You missed my answer to your question. David, you have to go back to David. You missed the answer to David's question. Yes, everybody. So therefore, it is important that you're prepared. Now the person who jumped on an ocean point, they were prepared. Persons now who just come to the table who want an ocean point weren't prepared when they saw it for the 15 million and the 25 million, right? So now that they want to come to the table now because they're thinking, oh, I'm better prepared, they're now realizing, hey, I've missed it. And the thing with the real estate, you have a window. There's a short window of opportunity.
And the pandemic was the window.
And the pandemic at that time was the window. The pandemic is behind us.
Closing
now. Yeah, the window is closed now. Pandemic is behind us now, everybody.
And when's the next pandemic?
10, 15 years from now.
It may not be a pandemic, though.
No, it's going to be something else. Maybe something else. I don't know what they're going to call it. But every 10 to 15 years, you have a shuffling. No. If you live long enough, you will definitely go through inflation, recession, depression, pandemic, all these things, disaster. In Jamaica, we're used to it with the hurricanes.
We haven't had any hurricanes, though.
Not of late. That has brought us to our knees. But you will go through something like that in life. So the key is to be prepared.
But I think, Mom, most persons don't see the preparation people are making. And that's why they make an assumption that they're just
getting lucky. Yeah, you don't see the preparation. That preparation is behind the scenes. It's like one of my clients, Miss B, I tell my son them enough. I say, only can stay and plant a seed. And when you plant the seed, determine if it's a seed that will bear a fruit or if it's a maca tree you plant. Which one? Right? But plant a seed. And be careful the seed that you plant. Now, there are other seeds that you need to plant. I will discuss them next week. But the truth is, no man is an island. You can't do everything by yourself. You can't. So there are some other seeds that you need to plant. You need to sow some seeds of friendship, right? You need to have certain people in your circles. We talk about godfathers, all these things. We talk about grandfathers, godfathers. You ever hear some people say, yeah, man, she have godfather, man, and that's why she's so lucky. Yeah, you work in the workplace. Some people say, yeah, man, the boss have fair back, man. So she's so lucky because she cultivate a friend, or she cultivate what she needed to cultivate in the boss, right? So she can get ahead.
And the thing is, you need to have good relations with your boss.
With everybody. If you cannot get ahead if you don't have good relations, people. And
I know, but we have a mentality in some places where just people just don't like their boss.
Yeah.
And that's one of the relationships you should try to maintain.
And that's one reason you have to maintain.
Because not only does that relationship grows and educate you, it feeds you literally.
Yeah. It feeds you. So you have to do that. All right. I see. I'm saying
we need to answer David's question first.
Hold on. I see if we can find it. But a queen says, you're right. When we look back, many of us miss opportunities because we lack vision and preparation. I wasn't prepared for the homestead, but I've been doing my homework. I will call you.
I know, because the homework was what, last year, January? No, this year, January.
What?
That we said we planted the seed of the homestead.
It was last year. We actually planted.
No, it was this year.
It was this year, January?
Yeah, this year, January this year.
Right, and we're now at 10 months.
Yeah.
Oh,
I found it.
So we have to, you have to, the thing is, you will find the difference. I find the difference between rich and poor is that the poor have not made use of the opportunities that have come in front of them.
Mm-hmm.
They have given up opportunities, so many more opportunities than they have taken. So 100 opportunities come in front of you guys, you have to take up at least 80 of them.
You also have to recognize that it was an opportunity.
Yes, you have to recognize. No, if you're not good at recognizing opportunities, do like what I do. Everything is an opportunity. So therefore, you're sitting in the bank and somebody beside you wants to strike up a conversation with you. Have the conversation. You say, hi, whatever, you talk. You got your business card. That is what me do, you know. I flick on business card and I hand it to the person. No matter who I'm talking to. It's an opportunity, right? And I can tell you, my business cards have come right back around to me. Right back around. You know, I have your business card you're looking at, and now I'm ready to do business. Just like that.
You know who's the best persons to give your business cards to? The men who do security services and women. Yeah. They seem to interact with so many persons. People.
Yeah. So you have to see every single day, get up out of your house. I want you to see every encounter with somebody as an opportunity. Every encounter with something that's happening as an opportunity, right? Start doing that. Look at every single encounter. It doesn't matter who you meet, where you meet them, what you were doing. You will see now from today every single encounter as an opportunity for something to happen down the road. Remember, you're planting the seed today and you're watering it now and the next day and the next day and the next day until you have a shade tree or you have a fruit tree, not a maca tree. Right? There's the question.
So David said, hi ladies, good day, and hope you're enjoying this lovely Sunday with me. NHT give you 20 points per every 52 weeks. So do your calculations. Every 10 years, you just earn 200 points.
Oh my goodness.
So you get 20 points every 52 weeks. Okay, this is good to know. And he said, and for low-income earners, I think NHT push up their points tally when they qualify for scheme homes.
Yes, it would have.
This is very good to know.
They want to give the low-income earners. But remember, everybody, you don't need to wait on an NHT house, right? Mm-hmm. Buy on the open market. Buy on the open market, right? You have to buy on the open market. Don't wait on the NHT scheme house, because if you're going to sit around and wait 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, you would have lost your window of opportunity.
Right, because the pay doesn't move as
your pay not moving as fast, and there's a reason why your pay not moving as fast, because them want to keep you in that position, right? So don't moan and groan about that. What I want you to do is to buy the house that you can afford at the time. Mm-hmm. So let us say you only earn 100,000, and them say you only can get 6.5 million. Find a house for 6.5 million and buy it. Mm-hmm. Don't moan and groan about, Oh, me can't find out for 6.5 million. Oh, so for that and blah, blah, blah. Find out 6.5 million and buy it. You're going to make the inflation carry you. Because if you don't buy that property and start to put on your 20,000 or 30,000 on it per month, you're going to find inflation is going to come, as it does, invariably it will come. House prices are going to go up. So it's not just bread price move when inflation running. Everything move. Not just bread. I'll qualify that though. And I'll tell you this is a little secret again. It's not a secret. My ball up on YouTube left
in front of 96 people.
96 persons. Who won't tell everybody else? In my history of living in Jamaica, I have repeatedly noticed that for some reason, ground provision seems to maintain a certain equilibrium.
Oh, really?
Yes. The other day, tomato was all $10 a pound. Right?
In the supermarket or outside?
In the supermarket and on the roadside.
There's no AC price on it?
There's an up and down. So the things them come in flushy. So when tomato come in flushy, and mango come in flushy and pear come in flushy, the price is like
so maybe I should eat according to what's high and what's low.
And when like tomato not depend on flushiness now, so you have to pay $200 a pound,
right?
And some money. But ground provisions fluctuate in price and depend on where you shop. So I've been buying like plantains for the longest time for like $200 for tree. And them people, them planting merchants there. $200 for tree, that no move, that no change. You understand? You buy yellow yam, you buy sweet potato, them something $100 a pound, $100 for a dozen banana, $200 a dozen for banana, ripe banana. Aki, $100 a dozen, $150. The only time you pay a little more is if Aki not flush it.
Yeah.
Right? So ground provisions seem to not spike. So like a bread will move from $300 to $480 and it not coming down. It's not coming down, guys. But your ground provisions is gonna come down. So it's gonna land back down at a level that you can afford. So I've also found that there's high competition in the market. So when you buy ground provisions in the market, there's high competition for the vendors to sell off them produce.
Oh.
So you will always get good prices in the market. When you go push your cart in the supermarket, there's no competition in the supermarket.
No.
Right? So you pick up as you want. Plus, I tend to find that I personally buy more stuff in the supermarket that I don't use than when I go to ground provision market. So times like these now when inflation is running, week before last we spoke about the poor, the middle, and the rich. We talk about the poor, the class, the middle class, and the rich class. The middle class tend to shop in the supermarkets.
Yes.
The poorer class tend to shop in the markets, right?
Wholesales, right?
And the wholesales, where again the price is hard to move.
I know, because like I went to buy Xander like Desitin, and like there's like a $300 price difference between when we pick it up in the supermarket and when we pick it up in the wholesale. I was like, what?
Same thing with the Pampers. So therefore, if you're earning a middle class income, you really ought to shop in the poorer class places, like the downtowns of the countries and the wholesales of whichever country you're in and the markets of whichever country you're in. That's where you really need to shop and come out of the middle class supermarkets. Also, in the markets and in the wholesales, we don't pay general consumption tax. So automatic, if the goods was $15 in the market or $15 in the supermarket, automatic you're paying 15% more in the supermarket. I'm just saying. That's my observation. So
I think it's just a hassle to shop in the wholesales and the markets, which is why I think the middle class goes to the supermarket.
Yeah, but them have to understand. You have to understand this, guys. The middle class is buying liabilities, which we discussed last week. We said it. They're buying cars, Student loans. What else?
Vacation
loans. All kind of things. You can bring up that. Did you bring up the asset columns? You can find it back. I was showed you that the rich, they bought assets that give them income. Now look, if you already have assets that give you income that you don't need to be personally working for, then yes, you can shop in the supermarket and those places, because it's not you buy food, it's your assets that is spending the money to buy the food. Right? Make sense? Sure. Wasn't that? It was a rich dad thing you brought up. Oh. So it is, you have to understand that. If it is you earning the money, and you earning the money to buy this food, hey, ever take a step back and say, no. I need to acquire some assets that will pay for me shopping in the supermarket. Right? If you keep middle class, if you keep buying liabilities, if you keep spending your money on liabilities and don't spend your money on assets that will bring money so that you can go into the supermarket and shop as you want, you're not going to get ahead. That's just the truth. Now, persons in the middle class, I have news for you. You have to pick a side. Sitting on the fence, sitting in the middle of anything is not good. Right? I remember when I was in part of the union insurance company as a chief delegate at one point. Our senior person who was at Bustamante Industrial Tribunal at the time, he said you have to make a decision. Yeah, Marley said, he said, Claudia, you can't sit on the fence. You have to make a decision. That's the position, that's the power that you're in. You have to make a decision. So those of you who have your homes, you have to make a decision in your home, in the income that you get, the cash that I call an asset. Is that me call it an asset? Universally, cash is an asset. So the money that you get every month for your pay is an asset, guys. You have to determine, do I take this cash pay that is an asset? The accountant's listening to me. Cash is an asset on the balance sheet. Do I take this cash that is an asset and do I convert it to a liability, or do I convert it to an asset? I'm here to tell you that you must convert 50% of the cash that you get as your income every month into an asset. You must convert it into an asset that brings in more cash, or you will forever be complaining about high prices. No, the truth is, you and I are too low down on the pole to do not about price. We are. We have no control over bread price, toilet paper price, gas price. We don't have no control over that. What we have control over is the cash that you get every month, that you convert that cash into an asset, and that asset brings in more cash so that you can now take that cash and go buy any amount of goods that you want to buy with GCT on it, right? Now, remember my book 4 weeks ago was The Richest Man in Babylon. That was a book I suggested that you read. Somebody who has read the book, please tell me one thing that them learn out of the book. Everything I just talked about, I learned out of the book actually. So therefore, those of you who say to yourselves, oh, I'm a part of the middle class, I'm part of the middle class. You're in the middle. You're in the middle, right? I say you better pick a side. Either you're going to depend on the poor class side or you're going to depend on the rich side. Yeah. Pick, choose. Do not sit in the middle. The middle is not a good place to be anywhere, right? You have a question?
No questions yet. There's people making comments.
Max, you want to read them? Go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, and so she got through with a different rep. It was much quicker than your rep. 24 hours. She was pre-approved.
24 hours? No, man. You have to save that time. Let me talk to the rep.
Yeah. Send us the rep's number. We'd love to speak to her.
And send me that rep number. Love to talk to her. 24 hours. And this is Jamaica National, huh?
Yeah.
This is Jamaica National. All right, what is Anne saying or David saying?
David says buying a house is not a short and easy process. It takes a lot of self discipline. It can take up to 4 years for everything to go through. 4 years?
4 years, David. No, David. Why would it take 4 years? Can't take 4 years. Shouldn't take you more than a year. 1 year of saving the income for the deposit and so on.
And then maybe another 3 months.
And you're looking in all that time. So you would have found somewhere. Right?
Right. And says the
shouldn't take, if it take you the 4 years, David, you would have missed opportunities that you could have bought if it's taking you 4 years.
And says the open market is not as easy as some people make it seems. A lot of people finding it difficult to save 20% of the cost of the house as needed to close on the sale. 20% to close?
Why are you Tony, bring me a spreadsheet with closing costs. For the buyer, it is not 20% to close.
Maybe they're talking about the deposit plus the cost for the loan.
Guys, your first loan must be with an NHT.
Which there's no cost to.
Hi, Savannah. How are you today? You're joining late, Savannah. You must come on at 3.
What are you looking for?
Savannah is my subscriber who is about 9 years old. I know Savannah buy a house by the time she's 20.
Yeah.
Just stick with me, Savannah. Can't be at 4 years. As you finish university, Savannah, you buy a house.
What am I looking for?
You're looking for closing costs. Find a closing cost. Maybe you should come off the screen, stop sharing screen, and hunt around on your computer for a closing cost. All right, let me just read the comments. If it's taking you 4 years to buy a house, is that you're just not looking for what you can afford. I'm telling you, 1 year to save up your deposit, and that is saving 50% of all earnings. I don't care how much you're earning, save 50% of it. That's what I did. Richest man in Babylon said 10%. I'm going to start save that, and the money sweet me, I'm going to just start save more. Oh, Tanya Linda, write that down for me. I want to talk to her. Right. Yes, we are fast-moving people, we don't have time to waste. Slow, moving too slow. No, David, buying a house on open market. First, you need to start saving. Less spending on liabilities and things you don't need. The main piece is set a 5-year plan. Not a 5-year plan, David.
Plan? You know what plans can be accomplished in 5 years?
Listen to me, everybody. David said 5 years. Don't do it in 5 years. In 5 years, every house you look at in year 1, double the price. I kid you not. The first house I bought was $175,000, $200,000 with escalation. And that because escalation was like 15% at the time. And guys, I kid you not, I bought phase 2. Across the street came phase 3 6 months later. And phase 3 sold for $250,000 Jamaican dollars.
It's like Ocean Point.
Look at Ocean Point. You don't hear the lady tell you.
1 year yet.
1 year, and the house that was 25 million gone to 36 million. David?
Imagine what it's in 5 years.
5 years, can't wait 5 years. Everybody, we're not waiting 5 years to do anything. If it's even a man, may I look, I can't find him in a 1 year. Me don't need 5 years. I can't, as a matter of fact, right now, today, if I decide I want to find a man, I find him within 1 month, 30 days. I would give myself a finding. So, David, no. Devon says he's trying to save his 50%. Yes, Devon. 50%, and then you'll go make sure you find somewhere and buy. Savannah again. Hi, Savannah. I broke up on your thing earlier. Save 10% of your income and own your residence. That's what you learned. Good. Who else learned something from Richest Man in Babylon? Because you should have been reading the book for 4 weeks now. Sophia said, choose a side. Yes, choose a side. You don't want rich or you want poor. Which one is it? Choose, man. And stop waste time in between business that works. Sit down on fence. If you come on one evening and see you picking them up on a fence, so you tell them. You don't tell them to come off a fence.
But I think no matter what side you're on, it's hard.
It is hard on both sides.
On both sides.
But guess what?
Because being poor is not easy. Like, that's a struggle.
It's a struggle. But
and being rich, it takes a lot of work and discipline.
But wouldn't you want to be on the side that? But I think if your tire blow out, you can't go buy a tire.
I think that's why people choose middle class, because it's like this complacent. It's not poor, so you're not suffering, but it's not rich, so you don't have to do the hard work.
I would prefer to be on the rich side.
Yeah.
The poor side is not it. I saw when people talk to me about board houses. I said, don't talk to me about board houses. Don't talk to me about board. To me, board house signifies poor down. I don't even want to go there because I don't want to remember me a clean board floor. But they on my knee with the coconut brush. Me don't want to remember that. So don't come talk to me about that. I'm not telling me about putting a board floor in my house. That's what I mean.
It's not called that anymore, though. It's called hardwood floors.
Whatever. But there are just certain things that it must be difficult. It must be hard to be on this side where you need to buy a Panadol, you cannot buy it. Listen, I remember when I have Tony and I'm 17, but I remember telling my father threw me to my 15, right? I remember I used to go to the shop and buy quarter bread and butter. Quarter. Yes, I was ready to register me in hard. Luckily for me, it's one of the days when I walk up and down and give me a farm. And I used to get $50. Was it $50 a week? I don't remember what it was. Would that be $50 a week?
I think that's what it was.
Yeah, $50 a week.
Or and I would buy like 50 cents.
Yeah, something like $50 a week. I'll buy 2 tin of feeding. That was like $7 a one, I think it was at the time. Paid the lady the $10 to take care of Tony in the days, and then I went off to school. And I only have $10 left. Mm-hmm. So I had to buy a quarter of bread and butter. And every morning I slice my quarter of bread and butter. So I buy a quarter of bread and butter. I buy a pound of sugar, I buy a pack of Kool-Aid or 2 packs of Kool-Aid. The morning I slice my brown bread and butter. I eat that. I put little sugar in the water, I sprinkle my little Kool-Aid in it, fold up my back my little Kool-Aid, put in my bag of my sugar. Mm-hmm. That was my dinner. Breakfast, lunch, dinner for the whole day.
For the whole week.
For the whole day. Quarter bread and butter served me maybe 2-3 days. Mm-hmm. And then after that, I gave me the next quarter bread and butter. Mm-hmm. You understand? And then as things are a little bit, I could have gone out and shop and buy 1 egg for 20 cents or something like that. Yeah. Or 2 eggs or something like that. But I'm like, no, I can buy a tray of eggs and don't blink. Mm-hmm. Right? A tray of eggs is what now? $8,000? $800? What is it?
You pay
$850?
But our community does it. So I think it's maybe a little cheaper
than the
supermarket.
Okay, so we pay $850 for a tray of eggs. I don't want.
How many eggs come in there though?
2.5 dozens, I think. Okay. I don't want to even go back to buying quarter of bread and butter. No. So listen, everybody.
And you don't even eat bread again.
I don't even eat bread again. Can you imagine? I mean, I eat breadfruit. So listen now. Guys, choose a side. Choose a side. Don't hang out in the middle. The middle is not going to be good for you.
Okay, your closing cost is on the screen.
Buttercream says the next class, want to find a man in 30 days. Yeah, we can't do that class. Trust me, so I'm gonna find a man in 30 days, especially in Jamaica. Oh, Savannah, internet not working well today. Oh, okay. I'm glad you're on though. Tony, bring up the closing cost yet?
Okay.
All right, let's look at the closing cost. So a house selling for 12 million. Deposit, you're gonna find 10%, 5%, I should say. Because NHT give you a 95% financing. So you see, so you're gonna find 600,000. How much you need to be saving? Let me see. Divide the 600,000 by 12. Give me the division. By 12. All right.
Why did it come with a percentage?
Because you sell a format. Formatting percentage. Okay, so I want to change it to a number. All right. 50,000 a month, 1 year. Your half stamp duty is going to be 17. Oh, this is why this look like this in the US. So you sure I'm right for 2005 there. So stamp duty, government of Jamaica has brought that fee right down for you. This used to be as high as 7.5%. The registration is now 0.25 divided by 100. The sale agreement is probably about a 50,000 plus the GCT. Calculate the GCT. Calculate GCT here. So that's equal that times 0.15. 50 times what? 0.15 or 0.015. Is it times 0.15? The GCT calculate? No. It didn't? It that calculate. This one don't calculate. That's at 12,000.
But this looks like it calculates 50
Oh,
over 100.
Yeah, it did, yeah. Attorney's fee, change that to 3% of the sale price.
Isn't that what it is? No, that's 1%.
Wait. Turn around 60,000. Is that GCT correct? Yes.
So you need 1.1.
So you need, this is your closing costs, right? And this is your deposit. When you add it, you get 1.17. Let us assume this is 1.2 million. So this is literally 10% that you're going to need for your closing costs, not 20%. Who said it was 20% again?
But I guess maybe you would pay this plus if you're getting like a JN or VM loan, you'd pay another percentage.
Yeah, but the highest I heard somebody say is 4%.
Okay.
So at the same time, that is only 14%, not 20%.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So Kenrick says you have some lovely board houses in England. No, Kenrick, that's not for me. No, Kenrick. Me no want in a board house. Block and steel house. Where there, Jamaica? People with board house try to build a block and steel house. I saw them know them a progress.
So they'd have to save $93,000 a month.
You have to save 93,000 a month. Why? To do what?
To pay deposit and closing.
In what? If you're doing it in 1 year?
Yeah.
But there's a trick to it.
There's have any other loans and get a demand loan?
Yeah. The other thing is that you could borrow this 1 million. Mm-hmm. This 1.2 million that you're talking about. Let's go on back onto the loan amortization. Let's see what that looks like. And let's get into a pay slip situation and see what that looks like. So you don't have a discipline to save this money. The other thing is you're forgetting. That's why I would say you have good relations. You have your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, your uncle. Everybody here is probably about 10 people in their family. If you beg everybody 100,000, you have 1 million right away.
I don't think you realize what's happening in Jamaica now. Everybody wants to do it on their own.
Yeah, you can't do it on your own. The other thing is, okay, Christmas all come now, people. Why don't you encourage your family who's sending all these barrels to you? Why you don't say mama, papa, auntie, uncle? Instead of you spend 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, all 8,000 US, I've heard somebody say they spend on barrels. Instead of doing that, why we don't put the money together for a deposit and buy a property? I have my NHT out here. You have a pay slip in England and America. If you send the pay slip and so I would join with my NHT, I will get a combined loan. We can buy a house, we can buy something in Beleka, we can buy something on the North Coast, we can buy. You understand? Instead of pack up and send this whole heap of flour, sugar, and rice come here. My father wasn't talking about thing, and then they turn it back the barrel.
He was kind of faced it.
He did face it, but he turned back the barrel. Those of you who have heard me tell the story how my father turned back the barrel and my mother sent barrel for us in the Christmas season.
Which calculator you wanted?
Loan amortization.
Was it this one?
But no, give me the JN one. It's easier to use. So let us see. We're gonna look at the two loans now. So you determine a middle class doing? All right, easy. The poor don't have any assets, so them don't own anything. Zero. As a matter of fact, the poor get things. So them get furniture, them get a house of Kachina, them get things. Them not own no.
Free light.
Free light. Yes, them not pay utilities, not pay school fee, them get everything. The middle class have a lot of liabilities. So the middle class have cars, student loans.
If you have a car with a loan, you're middle class.
that is Tony's definition. You don't care that. So Tony, you don't have a car with no loan.
Poor people buy the car cash if they buy a car.
Rich people buy them car cash. That's what you're thinking? No, them business buy the car.
Well, yeah.
Them business buy the car. So if you have a car that you have to pay for out of your pocket every month when you earn your money, then you're in the middle class. Do it. Also, if you have a house that's not earning an income, that you have to pay the mortgage every month, you're in the middle class because you have zero money outside of your pay, right? So here's the definition, and this is from Richard Fordad. The middle class, the poor don't have any assets or liabilities for that matter. They don't. They don't owe any light bill. They don't owe any water rate. They don't owe rent. Them not owe nothing, right? And they don't own anything either. The middle class,
they probably have bank books either.
The middle class owe a lot of bills. So you owe the landlord every month, or you owe the mortgage company every month.
Utilities.
You owe utilities.
You
owe loans for your car, loan for your student loans. You owe all of those. The rich own assets. So the rich own income earning properties or cash flowing properties. The rich own businesses. The rich will have maybe them stock portfolio.
And we're not talking a side hustle.
Yeah, we're not talking side hustle. We're talking an actual business, right? So the rich have business that bring in income that pay them. Them have stocks that pay dividend income. Them have real estate that pay rental income. They may have royalties too in the form of books, music, and those things that bring in income. So I hope I've explained it for you. Who asked the question? Dwayne, so tell me which one you're in. Poor, middle class, or rich? Based on my definition. Everybody tell me which one I'm in. Henrik, lovely boardhouse. No, thank you. Stacey Ann says, thank you for the motivation, Claudia. Thank you so much, Stacey Ann. No problem. Carly, there are many beautiful self-shine board floors nowadays. All different colors. Maybe you're talking about the old time board floor, red oak, and you polish it with floor blush. But of course, Carly, that me talk about. This one I'm like 13, 12, we used to have to scrub them brush there. I'm not going back to that. I can't, right now, I don't think I can't get down on my knees. You told me. You remember the red board floor, Stacey? Yeah, man, we can't go back to that, Stacey. I'm interested in buying investment property to rent to local citizens. Any suggestions? You can buy any property to rent. The high rental areas, though, I'll tell you. St. Andrew, Portmore, Montego Bay.
And you really shouldn't just buy one property to rent.
Yeah, you shouldn't buy one.
You need to buy like a duplex or a triplex.
Before you buy any property for rent, go read the book that I recommended, which was the second book I recommended. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. What the rich teach their children that the poor don't. Any of you who want to get into,
I think
investment,
the one that talks about cash flow quadrant too is a good one to read.
Yeah, but you have to read the first one first.
Yeah, but they're at investment stage, so
she might not be at investment stage. Are you at investment stage? Do you own 4 houses already? If you own 4 houses already, then you're probably at the investment stage. If you only own one source of house that you have to pay for every month, I don't know if you're at investment stage. So it depends on where you are in the whole scheme of things.
Anne wants to know, can you recommend a website to search for open market properties?
Or a website, Prestige Realty JA, prestigerealtyja.com.
You missed some questions because we're actually out of time.
I'm looking to see if I miss any. Anybody, if I miss your question, just put it back in the chat. Let me answer it now. We're out of time.
What did you want to show them on the mortgage
Aisha
calculator?
Mandy, come on. I didn't know Aisha Mandy. The mortgage. Oh, this calculator. Sorry. So let us say you want to buy a house for 12 million. You can take the, and I just showed you that the closing costs and everything, deposit is 1.2. So just put this one at 1.2 million. Take off a zero. No down payment and at all. Are you going to be paying something like maybe 18% for the interest rate for the demand loan?
Would it be 40 years?
5 years, maybe. Let me say 18.
18 years?
Maybe 10 years.
What's the percentage on a demand loan?
Hold on. What's the percentage on demand loan?
20%?
Maybe 15. I think it's a high.
15?
Because interest rates went down. So for 5 years, you'd be paying 28,547.
But would they give you an interest rate for 1.2 million for 5 years? It seems long to be paying 1.2 million. Doesn't it?
Tony, you don't hear David say it had taken 4 years to go buy a house. So what is paying 5 years for a demand
the deposit?
And you have the house and you have the key and everything. So this is 28,547. That's what you would pay on the demand loan side, right? So you borrow the 1.2 and you're now going to borrow 11,400,000 to buy this house. Put it in 11,400,000. But because you're taking a regular mortgage, this is now going to be 6.5%. And you're going to get it for a period, let us say 40 years because you're young.
That plus 23,000.
So you're now going to be paying 66,000.
Oh, you would have paid a deposit.
No, deposit.
Oh, you borrowed a deposit.
You borrowed a deposit already, 600,000. So that's why it's now 11,400.
And apply your NHT.
And let us say you're throwing NHT, you're young, you have a job. So if you don't have NHT, you pay back a 66,742, everybody. 23. If you have NHT, you pay back a 64,000. You're sure about this? Something look wrong with this. Hold on, no, let me change down here. So this is gonna be 6.5 million. I'm kind of young, NHT probably give 2% or 1%.
Wow.
So you're gonna pay 45,000, and the demand loan was how much?
23.
23. So 45 and 23 is 68,000. That's your mortgage. You need to be earning twice that to get this. 2, 8, 16, carry 1, 6 and 6, 12, and 1, 13. So you must be earning 136,000 per month to qualify for a loan of 12.5 million. 12 million. Remember, you're borrowing 600 and 600. So you're borrowing 1.2. You're going to pay 25,000 for 5 years. And then you're going to be taking your NHT benefit plus the benefit from Jamaica National. And you're going to be paying 45,123. You
should also let them know this is only possible if you don't have any other loans.
Yeah.
If you have a student loan or a car loan, then this scenario is possible.
So that's why we said don't buy the liabilities. Before you take up your cash, remember what we said. So I'm saying, whatever income you're getting, 50% must go towards assets. Now, if this person just starting out and I'm getting an income of 136,000 a month, and them take the 2 loans from the deposit and the closing costs from Jamaica National, and them take the rest of the money, 11.4, and they buy this house for 12 million. 12 flat? Yeah. 12 million. And they're paying 68,000 out of their pay every month. That's half of the pay. So they have converted 50% of them income into an asset, right? Now, quote unquote. Now, how it become an asset is cash flow. So let's say it's a 2-bedroom them buy. Them can rent out one of the room and them live in one, right? And incidentally, a couple of my subscribers have done that who have bought houses from me. And them do exactly what I tell them to do, right? Mm-hmm. So you get back in some cash. No, the person who does this, don't bother wait for go save up $1.2 million or wait 4 years as David says. Don't do that. Whatever you save already, just run the bar the rest, right? And there's another thing that we forgot to tell you. The National Housing Trust will give you something called contribution refund towards deposit loan. Write that down. Contribution refund towards deposit loan. That's all your contributions you made to the trust up to 20. We're in 21 now, so up to 2019. All contributions you make to the trust up to 2019 to use as your deposit or closing cost or both. You can get back all of the money put towards your closing cost or your deposit. So those of you who used to love go run to NHT every January and take the little food money, stop it. Don't do it. Either leave it there and use it for your contribution refund towards deposit, or leave it so that when you get a loan, NHT will know, take this money and put it to your mortgage. It will pay down the principal quicker, and that is how Jen and I have been able to pay off our mortgages, because NHT take that money, put it to our principal every January and cancel down your month, right?
Shuggy Bradford is saying you should speak to the low income earners, please.
The low income earners. All right. Look at low income earners. What do you call low income though? What? Give me a figure. What?
60,000? 50,000?
What price?
What's the monthly income?
Go to the NHT. Go to the NHT calculator for me. What's a month? What you call monthly? What is Shuggy? Give me a figure. 60,000, 80,000, 10,000
per month.
Per month.
Probably like 50,000.
Hey, Shuggy, miss you too last week. Mom, is so sick, I couldn't even function. And guys, I actually had on my clothes and my makeup and everything ready to come on, and then, man, I was just taken down. All right, so mortgage calculator. Give me an income, Shuggy. Give me an income.
50,000.
50,000. All right, so let's put in 50,000. You're earning 50,000 a month, so that means you're earning how much a day? So I can earn 2,000. You earn about 15,000 now. 12,500 a week. Divided by 5. So you earn 2,500 a day. All right, so if you're earning 50,000 a month, and what year you're born? Let's just say you're born 1983, you're 30. You're probably younger. I think older people are earning 50,000 a month.
Why not?
All right, let's do it at different age.
Low income earners come in any age group.
That's true. No loan. Calculate. Let's see how much NHT will give you first. So NHT is going to give you $5.1 million. You're going to get a loan for 32 years because you are already, it goes up to 870. So that means that you're already 38 years old. And your monthly payment is going to be $16,000. That look cheaper than our rent, man. So your monthly payment to NHT, they give you a loan for $5 million, build and own land, open market $5 million, scheme unit $5 million, service lot 3.6, or a house lot 2.5. So for the build and own, open market, scheme unit, and service lot, you're going to be paying. Well, the service lot, it look like they're giving you only 20 years. Mm-hmm. But house lot, them only give 20 years. But build and own land, I'm gonna give $5.1 million for the build a house. $16,000 is your monthly payment, right? Mm-hmm. Now, you go. The next question you're gonna ask me is, "Do you want me to buy it for $5 million?"
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask you as well.
You're gonna ask me that too? Well, any housing agency of Jamaica just brought out some houses in Portmore for $5.5 million.
So you're saving your
so
deposit.
if you were saving and you were on top of it, you would have gotten those. Also, all right, let's look if there's anything for $5 million. $5 million. Your mortgage is $16 million. So I'm gonna go in my back end system and see. So I want you to search every parish. Don't discriminate the parish. And let's put it at 6 million. Now, some of you have children, and you should consider joining with your adult children. Your children gone off now. You spend money upon them go school, them get them job, them have them NHT. Merge the NHT so that you get 12 million or 13 million. I'm also going to look at somebody who, hold on, we did do something. So that person was 38 at the time. But let us change this person to a younger person. So put 93 there, so instead. That person is now 20 something, right? So this person is going to get 6.1 million now. 0% interest rate at 16%. Where are you going to get 0% interest rate?
It's the same amount of money.
Yeah.
But more money.
But more
and
money.
More years to pay the money. More years
to pay the money. So instead of 5.1, you get 6.1 now.
Yeah. That's why you should do it.
That's why you do it young. Let us see if you are old how much you get. So move the figure now back. Move this now to 8. So to 7. You get less money. You get 3.7 now to buy a property, right?
You pay the same money though.
Right. So you pay the same 16,000. Mm-hmm. But look, you're now 50 and you're getting 3.7. And if you do it younger, you still have to pay the same money. And you get less years to pay. You pay the same money, but you get less money. Mm-hmm. All right, let's go and look what's there. And don't forget you have the option of buying a piece of land. So you can buy a piece of land and you can put up a 1-bedroom studio on it, guys. You don't need to put up a fabulous mansion. You can put up a 1-bedroom block and steel house. Tony, how I get back to the chat?
Go to YouTube.
Disappear.
There it is.
Right, so what I'm really saying, sometimes having someone who motivates you and thinks like you is hard to find. The majority of people having spending mentality. It's hard to stay the course sometimes. I struggle. But Queen, you have to remember that if you're spending it, ask yourself, is it an asset or a liability? Somebody says, I thought you were going to show how the single person earnings 50,000 monthly could buy that $12 million. No, you can't buy the $12 million. Let me see what you can buy. You need to get me in Jamaica.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, but this website is slow.
You have to start off by buying what you can afford until you can afford what you want, everybody. Don't think that you're going to save to buy what you want. Like David has said, save for 4 years. No. Not going to happen. You're going to have to buy what you can afford now. The inflation is going to carry that house. Remember when inflation will come, everything are raising, everything gone up.
If I buy something, no, right? And instead of, can I sell the house in 5 years?
And come out on top? Yeah, no, come out on top, no. Maybe 10 years.
10 years.
But by that time, you would have honed your skills, you would have gotten promotions, you would have increased your earning power, you would have done all of that.
Is it still in US?
And you should have made addition to the house and start renting it out. And you would have done what richest man in Babylon says. You would have started a side hustle. Literally tell you that. You make a profitable investment. It's not working. Why is it not working? So how much is 8,000 US? Is it sale?
Mm-hmm.
It's a private treaty. Come on. It's in US. All right. How much is 8,000 US?
Let me see if I click it, I'll find the Jamaican.
This one is a 1-bedroom. 110 days on the market. That's 78 Tredegar Park. It's a private
CM says,
treaty.
boy, Claudia, you assuming a lot of you would have.
CM, talk to me. Tell me what am I assuming? Yeah, you would have
saved the. But the thing is,
you have to read the book, guys. You have to read the book.
I think the book is a good roadmap though for people who need some guidance.
If you need some guidance, go read the book. Read the book.
It's not working today.
So we're not able to click. We're not able to open anything. Circling one. Like that now.
Yes. Somebody's asking Sophia what $160,000 per month can buy with an 18-year loan.
Why 18 years?
Maybe the age. You changed it already, so why person saying?
We're still circling. I'm not seeing the pictures now. So Tredegar Park, is this a house or
It's the old blue house. That don't make any sense. Scroll past it.
What do you mean it don't make no sense?
Don't make any sense.
Why not? Might make sense to somebody.
They have to do a lot of repairs.
Alright, Halls Clarendon have a 1-bedroom.
A wonderful opportunity.
A 6,000 square foot property in Halls Phase 1. We just sold a house here for 6.5. This is a. I'm not seeing the pictures.
Still searching.
Yeah, internet sketchy, Tony. Internet problems. Just when I want to show them so they can buy the house, you know.
CM says you are assuming promotion with more pay. You are assuming add-on to the house to rent it, etc. But if you're reading the Rich Dad Poor Dad book, he will tell you to go and educate yourself so that you can get more pay. And he will also tell you that you are to add on to the property and get some rental income.
Listen to me. If you plant the seed, water it, you're going to get results. Matter of fact, don't plant one seed. Do what I do, plant many seeds. Don't only plant one, right? Guys, it will happen for you. Been there, done that. It will happen. You just have to follow the steps, plant the seed, go positive, no doubt. Have no doubts. Now look, 3 million in a Bryson, Kingston, 2. Rosa Clarendon, Maypen, 4 million. Halls, 49 Halls. Hall. It's
a tongue twister, right?
Halls, Hall.
Where's the house? Oh, it's this little blue house.
It's a board house.
Are they selling that or are they selling the land? Oh, the land, the 6,000 square feet of land.
What's the land? Put the offer in.
The neighbor across the street
Look at the
neighbor's house.
Look at the neighbor's house. Eh? What I tell you? Potential is there. They have a good road too. One good road.
Is this the main road they're right off?
Yeah.
It's that way.
Yeah. You turn down your sign. Yeah. This is the main road.
It's a neat little house though.
Yeah.
It's like they did a concrete,
so the concrete at the back.
Yeah.
They didn't go inside though. Alright. So you can't get that. Must look at the potential, guys. So somebody with that money. Give me another part. Give me something else. Go back to the main one. What else is there? Scroll down.
This is a bank foreclosure.
Okay. Those are Clarendon. Okay.
Branston apartment. Add on to that for now.
No, but hold on, man. What do you mean you can't? Hold on.
It's an apartment.
It don't matter, man. Somebody with them 5 million can go buy it and start in a life. So this is 4.6 million. A 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom is located in a Branston, can be easily located. So by private treaty. So on a private treaty, I probably will look at it. Just because personally I don't like private treaties. All right, move on. Let's look at the next one. Lot 7 Gold Piece Lane, St. James, it's for 4.5. Downs Watson Hill, Manchester Watson Hill, 5.5.
No, that's 5 million.
5 million.
And I'm unable to click it again.
What them selling? It's a land.
No, there's a little house on it. See there? Little house.
A house, Tony. Where?
See there? They don't seem to be taking a lot of pictures of the house, though.
No, because this person did a poor job with this presentation.
But they're selling, it says 1-room unit on 1 acre. Yeah, so it's a unit and the land they're selling.
For 5 million.
Yeah.
Something like this you can put in an offer too. Mount View, that's a house or land?
It's like just land.
No, this 3-bedroom in Golden Acres.
Private tree. Unfinished structure.
Oh, this was an unfinished one.
Mm-hmm.
But this is on a good road again. Put in an offer.
TM, if you want something, you would fight to get it. Butter Queen. So what if I buy rental before personal? My rent is cheap. Don't want to move. Anyone from Industry Cove in here? What is the cost of renting a 2-bedroom in that area? TM. Butter Queen. Don't let nobody force you in another debt. If your rent is cheap, you can be happy. So be it.
No, the problem with the rent is that the rent is not forever. Things change.
Yeah.
And the landlord wants to sell the house or something, and you have to move.
And the thing too with rent being cheap is that you're in that rent for, say, argument 10 years, and it's still cheap, and then the homeowner actually sells the house or demands more rent, and when you go out back to the market and you realize that rent is now 3 times what you're paying, and all of a sudden you can't afford it.
Mm-hmm. That's what happens. Things change, eh?
Yeah.
So you can buy. Now the thing with buying investment property is an investment property if it cash flows here. So that's the trick to it. So you buy the property, the mortgage, the property tax, the maintenance, and all those things is less than the rent that you're collecting, then you have an investment property. So if you're collecting 100,000 for rent and your mortgage alone is 150,000, then you don't have an investment property. What you have is just a house.
Uniquely,
you have a liability, I should say.
What you guys think of the Sholby's launch? Think it will affect prices or no, because they are mostly at the higher level?
They're at the higher end. I'm not in the higher end. I don't even sell in the higher end. They're in the higher end of the market. Remember, every side of every economy or every product, there's a market point, a market level. Same thing with real estate. So like for us, we're in the lower income to lower middle income market. That's where we are.
I mean, when the higher income brackets are selling, you don't even know they're selling those properties.
No, I don't.
Because you don't even see them.
Because I don't even look at them.
I know, and you think maybe a 1.2 million US property is high income. It's not really. It's like upper middle, but it's not really high income. I mean, we're talking like some 5 million US properties they're gonna be selling.
Yeah, we're talking about the kings and queens of this world.
Right.
That's high income, right? So did I answer the question from Bradford? Should be. What was the question I showed? So I showed her some property. So we don't have anything in St. Andrew. Did you never know it though?
No, there was something in St. Andrew. It was a Brand Street or something like that. Brandspen is in Kingston.
Brandspen is in Kingston.
And Bryden Street is also
Bryden Street is in Kingston. 3 bedroom fix up. It's located off Winard Road, there, towards our gas station at Ellison.
But the thing is, persons with the lower income brackets need to work together with your family.
Yeah, they're not working together. Yeah. So here is something. Right. So this is definitely a fix up. Seems to me a sense of the road to be fixing up place. I don't know this road though.
It's a lane?
No, it's
built right onto the.
Oh, wow. I don't know this road.
Across from a school.
Wow, it's close to a school. You're not working together.
Work with your parents, work with your children, even your siblings.
All right, so Uniquely says, what you guys think of this? So, answer that already. Uniquely, that's what I'm wondering too. What you wondering?
About the Shelby.
Oh, yeah. That happened to my aunt. Can't bank on forever low rent. Will some of these entrance further increase prices? True, Tony. Rent cheap, but when you move that, the time you know how things gone. Oh, hi, like the $1 billion market. Yes. So them millionaire listings, I just see the millionaire list agents selling on what's the name of the
$1 million listings?
$1 million listings. So that's what they're into.
And some expensive villas in Montego Bay on the beach.
Yeah. That's some million US, some ass.
Those are the places like Beyonce stays at when she comes to Jamaica.
Right. We have those places in Jamaica. Yeah. Just that we're not in that clique. Mm-hmm. So we're not there, right? But everybody, there is a house for every single one of you. There is a property for everybody.
Persons who are in the lower price range, you need to pick up the gleaner and look for those properties. So that's really where they are. They're not really on the agents' sites like these.
Mm-hmm. Pick up the gleaner. Where is this?
This is 6 million in Black River.
Look like a place I'm gonna sleep down and start over. Board house. Board.
Is it board? All of it?
Black River, all them of them concrete at the back. 6 million. Near the beach?
Beach? I'm not sure.
And then some of you don't want to move from where you are. Mm-hmm. And as in St. Andrew,
I think that's what
I moved to Spanish Town. Yes, that's what happened to renters too. They don't want to move from where they are. And because of that, you miss opportunities, right? So this cozy 2-bedroom. Oak market parking is a waiting the touch to make it money. Sits on 0.14, which is a quarter. No, less than quarter. And is located close for medical facilities, including the Black River Hospital, the police station, the pharmacy, tertiary, secondary, and primary, restaurant, beach, general shopping, transport is also easily accessible. Like this now, this could be an Airbnb property. Or a property that you rent to doctors, doctors, because it's near the hospital, the police station, the pharmacy, secondary and primary school, restaurant, beach, and all of that. It just needs somebody with a vision. And let me see the road that it is on. The road don't look so bad. Look, a lot of sensible houses here. Mm-hmm. Right? So you take it and you make it into something. Take it and make it into something. The other thing is you can also, there's something that you don't explore yet, and that is land. So while you're waiting to increase your earnings and to step up in a line because your boss promote you because you have been so good in this company. Right? Some of you, I don't even know you work for the man and you hate your boss. Oh, you do that. You can't do that. Want to stop it. Right? These are the people who will take you to the next level in life. Let us look at land. So residential lot. Did you switch? Change this back. Nothing left. No, you could have put 0 there. Don't put 0. Ooh, 1. Only 15 pounds. So Rose Heights, 1.8 million. Cyril Place, Coatspend, Clarendon. Oh, by the way, I'm going to have 2 properties in Clarendon coming up. 2 pieces of land that you can buy. One is a nice corner lot. It's right in the town of Maypen. Not in the town of Maypen. Where is it? What's the name of the road? You remember?
What are you talking about?
The 2 Clarendons that we have coming up out in Maypen.
Oh, I didn't go look at them, so I'm not sure what the names are.
Near the Tiger Mart gas station and close to the new KFC beside that gas station. Wait a bit, Trelawney. 2.6 million, and that's a 1 acre. 20 minutes from the town of Christiana.
Future says, plant a seed, guys. You will be surprised what that seed can do. I'm in Toronto, Canada, where I planted 4 seeds, looking to retire at a young age. Real estate investments. Yes.
Yes. Thank you, Future. I like your name. Yes, your name is futuristic. Plant a seed. Yes, look at it. Maybe all over. Another seed. Stop, so careful on me. Bethel Town, Westmoreland, 2.7 million. Luana, 2.8 million. I know Luana, nice place.
7th Estate, 2.8.
7th Estate, 2.8. Racecourse, Veer, 2.8.
Most of these places are in Clarendon.
St. Elizabeth, Malvern, Warwick Castle, 3 million. Palmer's Crown. You know, I went to this place the other day. My very best friend from Woolman's. Her mom passed. I went to a funeral. I had looked at Warwick Castle before. I actually went there. Tony and I went there, remember?
Yeah, I remember.
And the place to get to the place was so far. 4.8 acres, everybody.
It's like farming land.
It's farmland, 3 million. That's why I went and looked at it. As a matter of fact, it was one of our other subscribers who was in our homestead who asked us to go and look at it. We weren't looking at it for ourselves. She asked us to go and look at it. And we drove all the way from Kingston and went and looked at it in the same area. We said, no, there's too much in the bush and the boonies. But that's why I said to you, guys. Every time you drive out, you must look at the opportunities. You know, when I was there with her and I was talking to the people and I came out of my car this time and I was really looking around and looking at the place. It struck me. I said, but hold on. This 4 acres could be 4 acres of coconut farm. Yeah. It could literally be 4 acres. Look at the price. $3 million for 4 acres.
That wasn't that hilly when we looked at it.
No, it's just that the drive to get there.
Right,
but you need a pickup. You need a pickup, right?
Yeah, and not one of those little nice pickups. You need like a really rugged one.
Yeah, you need a rugged type of pickup. But I'm telling you, think about it. You can't go buy it off the place. So if you wanted to buy it, tell me. This particular one is 4.5 acres, 4.8 acres, suitable to build a little ranch and do farming. High elevation, climb. It could be a coconut farm.
And they have more acreages selling around here.
Yeah, they have more. So lot 33, lot 34, 12 acres for 10 million. Total acreage, 16 million, 30 million. Make it off. Yeah. Telling you. We looked at it. And when I was
somebody is doing coconuts.
See there?
Coconut. This is at the front though. Where
That's
the land
at the front.
is to the back.
Where this land is way around the back. And as a matter of fact, this is why you see it. When you look, you must look for the opportunity, you know. Because here's a coconut tree them in front of me on that land. Right. So it shows you that this could be a coconut. All right. See the little dirt track road here? See it here? That's the dirt track road that you have to come down. If you're serious about farming, you could have dropped a coconut farm right here.
But you know, while you're there, you should have taken a second look at this, you know.
I should have
Yeah,
looked
you
at the
should have,
land.
you should have called me and tell me that it was the exact place.
That's what I should have done. I could have mapped it and tell me where to go.
Yeah.
What? And I went there, I was like, hey, Claudia. But anyway, she was looking for somewhere to live, not to the farm. But it's not a bad buy. See a Belly here, 3 million. You have water, electricity. So you buy it. So something like this now, you're getting 5 million from NHT. You buy a lot for 3 million. You still NHT going to be 2.5. Or they move the benefit and you get it. Or you're waiting on your children to grow up. Or you're waiting to get promoted until, but you have your land. Right? And guess what? As you go through, people will help you. As you go through. You understand? Because, ladies, you will also meet somebody. So you will meet a man who will come in your life. And if that man really check for you, the man that will all help you build a house there. And if you and him broke up, him walk or leave it. He'll walk away and leave you with the house. So it's important that you convert 50% of your earnings to assets. 50%. Listen to what I'm saying. You're going to thank me 5, 10, 15 years from now. Or as Future said, you plant 4 seed and you sit down pretty now. That was our last question and comment from Future.
Yes, it was.
All right, everybody. I get brought it today because I know I was on last week. All right. So thank you so much. And you can remember we're on YouTube Live every Sunday at between 3 and 5 p.m. Remember to invite your friends, like, subscribe, and share. Hit the like button. Send on this video now when it goes live to a friend or a relative or even your husband lying down beside you so that he can hear some of these things and that you must spend 50% of your income on assets. All right, everybody, have a beautiful day, rest of the day. And remember what luck is. Come to Oprah Winfrey.
What is preparation meets opportunity?
Yes, preparation meets opportunity.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.